Right, so this play is a 1-high, 2-high beater. We'll go through it. So as you look at it here, so we have that 1-high beater to our left, which is our speed out to the field, and our middle field read, middle field open, middle field close. Then we have our 2-high beater to the right, which would be to the boundaries, how he'd like to do it. We have a 12-yard option route by the wide tight end or wide receiver. 10 to 12-yard option route. You got to tell them 12 so at least they get at least 10. He would break in or out based on the leverage of the defender who's covering him. The X in this case, with the receiver to the boundary, has a 5-yard under. So we're trying to get up here, push up, 3 big, 2 little. We're bursting in to try to high-low whichever receiver has that hook curl responsibility by the defense. And if he gets zone or a guy looking him up, I got a little tick right there so he can actually sit down without crossing the face or run to be covered. So this here is our 2-high beater. Anytime you have a 2-high, digs are always good versus 2-high. And then on the other side is our 1-high beater, which is always good to have a middle field read. So if it's middle field open, this guy will go straight down the middle field. If it's middle field closed, he's going to cross that guy's face trying to get to the opposite hash. As you know, we got the option out here. So if it's middle field closed, that corner squeezes on there, we'll have all this room to hit that middle field closed crossing route by the inside slot receiver. Middle field open, they get too high. Obviously, we want to work this. But if we get a 2-high with a Mike backer or a linebacker trying to cover one of our speed guys, you get a chance to take the shot down the middle. Middle field close, 1-high will be our speed cut. That is a 6-step pro out. All right, inside foot up, outside foot back. People call it 6-step out. Some people will tell you the third time your inside foot hits, and it is a speed cut. All right, we're going to hit. We're going to gain some ground. It's a 10 to 12-yard route. But really, when you make that break at your 6-step, whether you're 6'5" or 5'9", you'll be between 8 and 9 yards working the speed cut. Do not get deeper than 12 yards. If you get any deeper than 12 yards, your arc is too big. Corners can break on that. Quarterback doesn't know where he's at. All right. The quarterback will take a 3-step hit and throw if he's working this side. You have 2 rhythm throws here. And then if he's working the other side, the 2-high side, it will be 3-step with a hitch. All right. No hitch or hop on this side. You get a hitch on that side if you're working the 2-high. This would be a 6-man protection. Your back is looking from the Mike to the Sam, and then he'll have a check through. Some people like to do the wide where he's replacing this guy. If he gets underneath the out route, you have him out here so you have a chance to high loan with your middle field, open middle field read seam throw in the back. Right now, we just have him here. No, we have not had a problem with this guy running in the under route, running into the back. A lot of people like to ask that question because of where this X is running his route. He should not get across the ball before he gets the ball. The sit route is going to be on the opposite side of the center, so you shouldn't have any problem. Again, 1-high, 2-high, all right? Now, if you get press coverage here or cloud coverage, this turns into a go route. If you want to take a shot to the field, you got a chance to do that. Versus press man, cover 3, 0 coverage, you have a bunch of runaways. So if you get man, off man, or press man, you don't like that throw, don't want to take a shot, you always have 2 runaways here with the under and the basic or the out route, option route by the Y. So versus man, you can stay to this side. Versus off man, it'll be 1-high or 0 coverage. You can always work that side as long as he's not playing catch or cloud coverage. All right, let's get to some video. You get a chance to go through and check it out. This is X cross. So our 2-high is down here to the right or at the bottom. 1-high is up top to our left or up top. It's a good job there. He sees, okay, now that's the next thing. You get quarters coverage. Anytime you have off man coverage or off quarter coverage, you can treat that as 1-high and throw that out route to the field. Quarterback does a good job. 1, 2, 3. No hitch or hop. Throw that ball out there. Get the first down. All right, here it is. This is us against Charlotte. Happen to be in Charlotte for the convention. Again, off man, disguise and give a little look with the nub tight end. We got off man to the field. Quarterback got a chance to throw that thing out there every chance he gets versus any type of off man, quarters coverage, or cover 3. It's a good job there by Pico. Again, 6-man protection. The back has the Mike to the Sam. The line's going to the Will. Back does a good job staying in, help protection on the tackle. Gives you guys, so when we run that out route to the field, we should be able to catch and get upfield. To the boundary, you'll be a little closer to the boundary, working at the top of the numbers. If you're to the field, you want to split the difference between the hash and the numbers. Again, window dressing with the motion here. Too high side, throws the under route. Great read by the quarterback, good route by the receiver. Just got to catch the ball. So these are just the video. I'm going to show you the good and the bad and the ugly. So good job protection by the line. Quarterback steps up. We got a chance for a big play at the end of the half. Receiver doesn't make the catch. All right, everyone's got to make their plays. All right, here we go against UTSA. Again, to the field, good splits. Off man, he's going to take that shot to the field all the time. All right, now you can change the protection. So if you get a team that likes to blitz your back, you can always do like some type of flash with the back coming across, send the line to the guys that they're going to try to bring the pressure, if they bring the pressure to the back as you get to throughout your week. So this is us against, I put this, all right, so this is us against Ohio State. They were #1 in the nation this year. We're trying to get this on time, and you got that dude who wrecked it. So understand, you saw the last play, 2 plays ago, where the back helped the defensive end. I remember this thing during the offseason. We were playing against Ohio State. They got the #1 rated defensive end, ended up going top 5 pick to Washington. And the question was, okay, what are we going to do against that guy to slow him down, right? We can chip it back, put a tight end inside, all that type of stuff. Our O-line coach said he's not a problem. He takes downs off. He's not very good. Well, in our first 4 plays against Ohio State, he had 3 tackles and a sack. So obviously you can see what he can do. He's a disruptor. So when you have things like that, because with an X cross, you want those 4 guys out. It is a 6-man protection. You can bring the back across, and he can chip off of that end, which is what we should have done there. You'll see it from the end zone. We had guys open, but you got a guy who's wrecking your O-line and getting in the backfield like that. You got to have an answer for him, all right? So we got the back to our left. The pass rush is coming to our right. You can actually flash this and put the back to that pass rush guy instead of having to mess with the big guy like you saw right there. All right, here we go. X cross, 1 high, 2 high, middle field open, middle field closed. Off man, we're going to throw that ball out there. Quarterback has a chance. This is a 2 high, not sure if it's cloud or not. Quarterback does a good job. Boom, boom. Now, getting the scramble drill. Once you get in the scramble drill, now that becomes being a playmaker, right? Just find a way to make a play. That's a great job for the guy who had the middle seam route. The quarterback started scrambling. He found an open spot. Quarterback was able to deliver him the ball for a touchdown. You see the offensive guys sliding the line. This is a great example of the back going opposite of where he is because they like to blitz the back. That's a great job by the quarterback staying alive. Great job by the seam runner finding the window and making the catch. All right, here it is again. 1 high, 2 high. Receiver to the field is a little too wide in the split. But we're working down here. This is a great example of the receiver stopping before he got in there. So here it is here. Let's see it again. We talked about it. If a guy's looking you up or tucked in, just sit, get a ball, have fun, right? Catch, get upfield. Don't be running. This isn't a ball you're going to be able to catch, run all the way across the line of scrimmage on the opposite side. You're going to have to sit down, find a gap, and then get vertical as the under guy. Good job by the back, staying in for help. Catch, tuck, get upfield.